it's really fascinating stuff because I think a lot of people really do kind of fall into this programming of a career path or things that they think they want. A story that is coming up for me is, I've been down this journey of wanting to be in film and television, and it was this thing that I had as a little kid that I wanted as a 6, 7 year old, right, be a rock star and come out here, and I made that push at a very early age. Drove across country from Boston out to LA when I was 19. And saved up enough money to get my own place and kind of start doing stand-up comedy and doing auditions and going down that path. And it was all passion, all dream focused. And I remember when I was moving out to make that transition, my dad sat me down and he played me a song. God, I wish I could remember the name of it. I think it was a Tom Petty song, but I could be wrong. But it was about this guy that wanted to go become a rock star and chase his dreams. And along that journey, it wasn't what he expected it to be, right? And it was a lot of harder work and a lot of pulled away from the family and the people that he loved. And he ended up singing at this bar later in life, in his old age, recollecting on all this stuff. And, in the whole theme of the song was maybe it's just not all what you think it's going to be, kind of thing. Right. And as a, 16, 17-year-old moving away from home to start this journey and transition homes between my dad's house and my mom's house and thinking about what I wanted to do in Hollywood, I'd brush my dad off like, yeah, right, old man, you don't understand me and I got dreams, and, but the longer that I spent in Hollywood in that field, I saw that my dad had some really wise truths to it that he was trying to get me to see. And maybe he didn't have the vocabulary at the time, which is maybe why he went with that Tom Petty song or Neil Young song or whoever it was. I've literally been going on a journey trying to find this song and I cannot find it. So any listeners out there that know what song I'm talking about or who sings it, please put it in the comments because I'm dying to know. I've been looking for this song, but it's always stuck with me, that memory and how true it is. We can get so caught up in this expectation of what our dreams are and what we want to do. And what do we do when we are caught in the middle of this and see it isn't what it's meant to be? And, for me, it took me a good 16 years in Hollywood. And I can't tell you how many interviews I went in, Kamini, where they said, this isn't a job if you want a family. If you're looking to have kids, this isn't the career for you. And again, it took me 16 years of brushing them off like, I'm right. All right, old man, I can do it my way. You'll see, and it wasn't until I got involved in this relationship and had gotten divorced and didn't have kids and was really analyzing that. And now here I am in this new relationship with this woman that has 3 kids and, a baby and does need a lot of attention. And I was still getting that pushback from Hollywood. It came down to a make or break moment. It wasn't a make or break moment, but for me, it was a light switch moment where my boss, it was a Halloween and he said, we're working on Halloween, and Halloween's not an important holiday, it's just Halloween, but it was the way that he phrased the next thing. He just said, fuck your kids, fuck your wife, you're working on Halloween, and it just was like, here I am for the 15th, 20th time I'm being told this, and these kids and this woman and this life I'm realizing is so important. What do I do? So I wish I had someone like you to kind of that had walked that path before and that you use a lot of your mentoring and coaching with a lot of your clients to dissect that kind of situation. Because, I think a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of men, a lot of women end up in those kind of career decisions of what do I do? These midlife crises.